This story is very graphic, disturbing, sick, scary. Um, so proceed with caution. This story is about 26-year-old NKya Rebecca Logan. She was 36 weeks pregnant when her brother, Aaron Dudley, 41 years old, stabbed her to death in Fresno, California, in her home, and then he put her body in a trash bin, pushed it through the neighborhood, and went and set her on fire. That's what this story is about. It seems that the level of evil is extreme when it comes to loved ones, family members, husbands, wives, friends, killing each other. People are going to the maximum extreme to make sure a person is dead. It's like overkill. And the question is, why? Because I can do 5 to 10 stories a day on someone that's supposed to love you killing you. I think that the world is consumed with evil instead of inviting God back into your life and trying to stay on the straight and narrow and doing the right thing. A lot of people are just reverting to evil. So here is the story. This is really sad. Um, that's all I have for this. Here's the story. Welcome to Straddled Events. On this channel, we bring you the truth. Sometimes the truth is quite ugly, unbearable, and you just don't want to deal with it. But on this channel, you're going to get it anyway. You are straddled the fence of good versus evil, right versus wrong. And on this channel, we're going to tell you to do better. Please like, dislike, subscribe, and share the videos. Now let's go.
Today, the brother of 26-year-old NKya Logan, who is accused of stabbing the pregnant woman and setting her body on fire, appeared in court. Aaron Dudley charged with 2 counts of murder, 1 for his sister and 1 for her unborn baby. Our Liv Johnson joins us live from the courthouse with details. Liv?
Yeah, Jennifer, Dudley pleaded not guilty to all charges today, including the murder of his sister and unborn nephew. Now, if he is found guilty of all of these charges, he faces the death penalty or life in prison without the possibility of parole. In handcuffs and a red jumpsuit, 41-year-old Aaron Dudley appeared in court on Friday to plead not guilty to murdering his 26-year-old sister NKya Rebecca Logan and her unborn son, who would have been named Noah, who was expected to be born in just a few weeks. Dudley facing charges for the murder of the unborn child because he would have survived outside of the womb. Police Chief Paco Balderrama saying Dudley was caught while running away from police.
We had suspicions that it could be the brother may have been involved, and he ran for police, which is something very typical of a guilty person.
Dudley is accused of stabbing NKya to death and then lighting her body on fire in a trash can. Balderrama says the call they got on Tuesday wasn't Dudley's first run-in with the cops.
The Fresno Police Department received a call on July the 28th of 2021, so about a year and a half ago, where the suspect in this case was deemed to be a threat to either himself or someone else and was placed on I believe it was a 72-hour hold.
Balderrama believes Dudley knew exactly what he was doing when he allegedly committed the horrific crime.
This is a person who had the wherewithal to try to clean up the evidence, try to dispose of the body, ran when the police came to knock on the door to see what was going on. So this is not somebody who does not know what he's doing.
If convicted of all charges, Dudley faces the death penalty or life without the possibility of parole. Balderrama says the motive is still unknown.
It's pretty relevant in my opinion. I mean, it takes an awful lot of evil, hate, planning to stab your own sister multiple times.
Dudley has been denied bail and he will appear in court again on January 5th. Live from the courthouse, I'm Liv Johnson, KC24, local news that matters.
Developing now, authorities have made an arrest in the death of a pregnant woman who was murdered and set on fire in Northwest Fresno. Her own brother now in custody, accused in the crime. Thanks for joining us for Action News Live at 5. I'm Vanessa Vasconcelos.
And I'm Warren Armstrong. Action News reporter Brittany Jacob is live downtown at the Fresno County Jail tonight with the new and disturbing information on this investigation. Brittany?
Well, good evening, guys. The family members have just confirmed that NKya was 8 months pregnant with baby Noah. And now this comes right after the family just threw her a baby shower over the weekend. Now, 2 lives have been cut short. And we want to warn you that this the details in this investigation can be very disturbing.
To that possible 1144 in a field, they at Cornelia, 4488 North Cornelia, they have the victim apparently set on fire at this time.
Around 12:30 on Tuesday afternoon, Fresno police and fire responded to this dirt access road for a report of a dead woman set on fire. Authorities have now confirmed the victim is 26-year-old NKya Logan, who was pregnant at the time of her murder. The suspect, her own brother, 41-year-old Aaron Dudley. Police Chief Paco Balderrama says it's part of an unsettling trend.
As a police chief, I find this horrific. And the fact that we've had, 5 babies murdered in this fashion the last year is something that keeps me up at night.
Detectives believe Logan and her unborn child, baby Noah, had been stabbed numerous times. They say that stabbing happened just a few blocks away from the home Logan shared with her mother and brother. This is not the first time authorities were at that home. About a year and a half ago, they took Dudley on a 72-hour hold after being deemed a threat to himself and others. Police say this time when they arrived, Dudley was trying to cover up the murder.
But this is a person who had the wherewithal to try to clean up the evidence, try to dispose of the body, ran when the police came to knock on the door to see what was going on. So this is not somebody who does not know what he's doing.
District Attorney Lisa Smitkamp says she anticipates her office to file 2 counts of murder because of how far along Logan's pregnancy was. That would make Dudley eligible for the death penalty.
Now, the family today, they told me they are completely grief-stricken. And while they did not want to go on camera, they told me that NKya was a beautiful spirit. She was loving, very family-oriented, and trusting. And again, the motive of this case has not yet been determined, and this investigation is still ongoing. Live in downtown Fresno, Brittany Jacob, ABC 30 Action News.